What is up, guys? The Backwoods Boys 7 here today with another video. This time it is the Mossberg 500 Youth Shotgun in 20 gauge. This gun is chambered for 3-inch and 2 3/4 inch shells. Safety first, guys. I'm going to show y'all it is unloaded. You see nothing in there. And hold on. Nothing really in there. I'll finger check, so there you can see my entire thing. There we go. So yeah, I'll leave the bolt open. Yeah, but like I said, guys, it is chambered to shoot 2 3/4 inch and 3-inch. This is actually a 12 gauge round. It will not go in. I'm not going to even try it. But yeah, it will not go in there. So don't even try to shoot. If you shoot a 12 gauge out of a 20 gauge, I am really, don't do that, please. It will, like, the pressure could explode your barrel, and that could leave you with serious injuries or even death. So just don't do that. Don't be the guy that ruins it for everybody. That's pretty much all I gotta say about that. Don't be the guy that actually makes the gun ban go through. Even though I don't think shotguns are on that list. But anyways, that's for a different video about gun ban. Shotgun. So yeah, as you can tell, it's a pump action shotgun. It has the wood forearm grip thing and stock. It has a nice recoil pad. That's good because it is a pump, so it's pretty much unlike on my Benelli M2 where it's inertia driven and doesn't give you hardly any kick. On this gun, when 20 gauge isn't a very big kick. That's why this is really my first shotgun. I had a 410, but I never really used it. This is my first real shotgun that I've actually heavily used. I mean, I've killed dove, quail, fox squirrel, and squirrel with it, and gray squirrel with this gun. It's a really, really good gun. But like I said, it doesn't give you a hard kick, but that butt plate or butt pad, not butt pad, but recoil pad really helps with the kick a little bit. So yeah, this is a really good gun for younger shooters. Or even if you're just getting it, or even if you just want a smaller gun, you know, you can throw in your truck. This has a, I'm not quite sure what inch barrel. I'll add that in the description. But it has a nice, you know, really, really nice gun. I really love this gun, guys. Highly recommend this to y'all. It's really easy to take apart and clean. So yeah, I really like shotguns for several reasons. You can hunt pretty much anything with a shotgun. I mean, I wouldn't recommend hunting bear the shotgun, but if that's your thing, then I'm sure you could. I would not recommend it at all. But like, you know, these are 8-shot, which I use for dove, squirrel. You know, you could use them for rats and whatever. You know, just stuff like that. And they also make like up to a slug, which is pretty much just a rifle. Yeah. Apparently I'm a little tired. But a slug is pretty much just a rifle round through a shotgun. You can get some decent range with those. I've seen people shoot 50 yards with a Stroger Uplanders side by side, which is what I'm looking at getting. Here, I just like side by sides. I know everybody likes over and unders, but I like side by sides because they look freaking cool. Plus, I've heard they're pretty good as far as shooting wise goes. Anyways, I'm gonna kind of get into shotguns here a little bit. This is a pump action shotgun. It's a really nice shotgun. I freaking love this thing. I'll have this till the day I die, and then my kids will have it. It's a 20 gauge. They make several gauges. They make They make 410, 28 gauge, 20 gauge, 12 gauge, 10 gauge, which 10 gauge is really kind of over the top. I mean, 10 gauge is freaking huge. Some people use them for turkey and pheasant. I wouldn't really use a 10 gauge for anything. I might get a 10 gauge one day just so I can say, you know, I have a 10 gauge, but that's about it. Then get up to an 8 gauge and a 4 gauge. Now, you can do pretty much you can hunt pretty much anything with any of these guns. Except for the 410. The 410 you can hunt everything except deer. Because the 410 apparently you can put a rifle round in it. I forgot what caliber it is. I'd hate to be on the other end of that gun though. That would be a really stupid thing to do, to put a rifle round in there. But usually when they ban something or say you can't, it means somebody did it. So yeah, probably somebody did do that. Anyways, like I said, really nice gun. 12 gauge is one of the more popular gauges. 12 and 20 gauge. Oh yeah, I forgot 16 gauge. But those aren't really made anymore. I think Stroger makes their Condor in a 16 gauge, but I'm not sure. It's pretty much just a 20 gauge, really. There's no difference. The only reason they still have the 28 gauge is because a lot of sportsmen like them, because they're light, but they still have the same amount of knockdown power as the 20 gauge. That's the only reason the 28 gauge is still around, really. I don't even see a lot of people using those, except at like Selwood, which is a shooting place here in Alabama. So yeah. But like I said, this is a really good gun if you're just wanting a small gun, or if you're looking to buy a gun for a kid. I got this when I was about 8, I want to say, and I still have it, and it's a great gun. I've had like maybe 1 or 2 misfires, and I've put thousands of rounds through this thing. I mean, I've had it since I was 8, guys. That's a lot of rounds to go through a gun. You know, I mean, that is a lot of freaking rounds. I can't even imagine how many rounds I've put through this thing. But to only have just a very few amount of misfires, that's incredible. So yeah, I really like this gun. I highly recommend it. I mean, if you're just looking for a good small gun to carry around or out in the woods, not to carry around town, obviously, but just carry around out in the woods and stuff. Really good gun. Highly recommend it, guys. Yeah, like I said, it's a pump action, which I really like pump actions. They're pump actions, in my opinion, are a lot safer for the younger crowd, because unlike on an automatic or a double barrel, you can't just keep pulling the trigger. Well, on a double barrel, it's a little better because you pull it twice and you're out of ammo, but on a auto, you know, I can fire. Actually, I've gotten to the point where I can fire this thing as fast as I can in my automatic, but on an automatic, I just pull the trigger 3 times as fast as I can, and it's unloaded all 3 rounds. So these are a little bit safer if you're just getting, you know, your son or daughter into shooting. These are going to be a little bit safer for them to use. They're a little bit easier to maintain because, like, you know, you don't have to worry about the gas system on some. I don't even know if they still use gas systems anymore, but I know they used to, or some people might still do. But like an inertia-driven, like mine is, you don't have to worry about that. In my opinion, there's a lot you to take care of. There's a variety of rounds. You can see these are 8 shot. This is 4 shot. This is actually 4 in my 12 gauge. Yeah, anything. You have everything from small little bitty pellets to a solid chunk of lead to steel shot for what's it called? You have to use steel shot for like Canadian geese and stuff like that. But anyways, guys, that's about it. Thank y'all for watching. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. And have a nice day.